Hey Drop, welcome to Horsehead Bookends for another Gaming Friday. Today we are playing Skyteam by Luke Redmond, put out by Scorpion Mass Games. It is a two-player co-op immersive high drama game. I know nothing about this game. It was on Mike's top 10 list, so Mike's going to tell us about it because I kind of want to play it.
So this is actually a really fun game. It can be played really quickly. There's a lot of different modules in the game, but overall the goal is, or the object of the game is, we are pilots. One of us will be playing the role of the captain, the other one is the co-pilot, and we are on approach to the runway and we need to safely land our plane. We have to manage the speed, manage the tilt of the plane, as well as talk to air traffic control to make sure that all the planes in our path are either redirected or landed so that they're not in our path on approach. We need to make sure all of our flaps and gears are down and that we have the brakes fully enabled on our last turn to fully stop the plane on the runway. Otherwise, well, if we don't meet any of those conditions, then the plane just skids off and, well, I don't think we'll be flying much anymore after that.
I guarantee that there's probably going to be a lot of airplane jokes.
Surely you can't be serious.
See what I mean? All right, let's set it up and take a look at it.
If I place a die here,
okay,
as soon as you put your die there, the plane will tilt. Or the pitch will adjust.
What are you saying? I'm fat?
If you put a die of the same value,
yeah,
it stays the same.
Okay.
Otherwise, the plane will tilt the difference. So
okay,
if you put a 3, it's a difference of 2. The plane would tilt 2 in your direction.
But wouldn't it tilt in your direction since it's?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. If you put a 3, it would tilt 2 in my direction.
Okay, and if it tilts one more, we die.
Then the plane goes woo, flips upside down, and we crash. Okay.
Okay.
So that's how those work. Same thing goes for the speed. As soon as you put your second one down, we move. Yeah. We do not move at the end of the round. That's extremely important. As soon as you place this, we move. Okay. If it is below, and it actually shows it in here, under the speed. If it is below the blue, if the combined value is below the blue dot, we do not move at all. We are circling. Okay. If you're in between, we advance 1 space. Okay. If you're above, you move a 2nd space. If you push a plane, you crash and explode. Oh. So that's why it's very important, because we might be here, and if you put that before clearing the plane, we would crash. Oh, so we move immediately as soon as you place the second die. All right. Placing a die here. Okay, so I place a 4 here. This is air traffic control. You can speak to them twice. I can talk to them once. You count that the amount of spaces forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. You clear 1 space out of that, 1 plane out of that space. Okay. That's it. Oh, how do we move planes out of those spaces? That's how. You just have to put a number, and you count to forward to that square and clear a plane. All right. We got to get all those planes out of the way, and we got to get ourselves here. If this is okay, this going like, because this is going to descend 1,000 feet every round. Yeah. This is perfectly fine. But if we get here on the last round, this airport has to already be in here at the start of the last round. Okay. Because we're touching down. If the airport is not in this window when we are touching down, then we have crashed into a field, my friend.
This game is stressful.
And then, if this is all the way down, if the airport's all the way down here when we're at 3,000 feet, that's fine, because we're circling above the airport and slowly descending, and that's totally fine. It's just that then you have to make sure you're always below the blue, otherwise you overshoot the airport and crash.
What? All right, I get it. My dice are rolled.
Okay, so I'm going to roll my dice. All right, so at this point, once the dice are rolled, we have limited communication. We're only allowed to say certain things to each other, because technically everything that's supposed to be happening is supposed to be happening within like a 30-second window, right? So we don't have time to be like, can you do blah, blah, blah. It's supposed to be like we're literally on approach. All right, so this here also shows, I 3D printed that to replace this.
Oh, really? That's cooler.
I like the way this looks though.
Okay.
I don't like the, there's like bumps and stuff in the stick because it was a sticker. Now they have a new one that they, in their second print of the game, it's being screen printed instead.
Oh, okay.
So they're mailing everybody.
I see.
They're mailing everybody a replacement one.
Sloppy.
But I printed this instead. All right, so I'm gonna go and do that.
Okay.
So I placed first in the first round. You placed first in the second round.
Okay.
The arrows are
so I mean, I should really match you there.
Oh yeah, and also at the end, the plane has to be completely level. Otherwise, you can't land like that.
Well, you can. And congratulations, the passengers burst the plane.
Well, if you want that ending, yes.
All right, so I can do that.
Correct, and we stay completely level.
Yes.
And then, I'm going to go here with this and clear that plane. 1, 2, 3. So at least we're good for a little bit of movement.
Okay. Now, the flappy doos, when I put them on the flaps...
This increases every time. Which means the earlier you do the flaps, the slower we're going to go. Which in this map is fine.
Okay.
Because in this map, both of these are the same length.
Okay.
But if we were flying to here...
Yeah. Oh, that's a short flight.
It's
so
a short
I could do
flight.
this and flip that map. If I flip that over?
Yep, you turn that.
And that
this
goes
up there.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to start dropping some gears.
Now, I'm a little confused about where we want these to be at.
This is just regulating the combined value of this and how fast we want to go. Moving forward fast isn't necessarily bad.
Okay.
Right now, we could stand to move 2 spaces forward. So if you have a high number to put in the engine... Oh, yeah. Also, if you don't put something in the engine, then we stall and fall out of the sky. That's
so we have to do something.
That's why there's this here
you
and
have
here.
to do something there, and you have to do something
You have
there.
to do these 4, otherwise the plane will crash.
I can do another... The chance of you having another 3 might be slim. I can make us go faster than that.
Yeah, I can make us go pretty fast. So if you want to try moving pretty quick, then we could do that. Not as far as I would like to go, but yeah, we'll go like that. So we have a 9, so we only move 1, but okay. You have 1 last to place.
Yes. So I should have maybe done that first. Or you know what? I can do this.
You absolutely
can.
can.
Let's take a plane off.
You absolutely can do so.
All right.
So we descend another 1,000 feet.
Okay.
Take your dice back.
All right.
Roll them, and you, sir, place
now
the
this
first
stays
die.
that I've already activated.
Oh yeah.
Do I have to activate? Do we have to activate all of them?
All 4 of them.
No kidding.
Yep. All flaps have to be down. All gears have to be down.
Flappy doos. I got some high.
We do have a reroll, and it lets you reroll all dice.
I got some super highs and super lows.
I'm pretty much all in the middle.
All right, I'm gonna hit. Yeah, but to get the. All right, you know what? I'm gonna do that.
Okay. I'll keep us level with it.
All right, cool.
I just want to let you know, we're all counting on you. Ha! I did it. Oh no, because that would clear from here.
Oh, so
if a 1 isn't good, or you could save it until if we move 2, like if we could get to a 10 on speed, then we would move 2, and then yeah, you'd be able to use that this turn.
Okay, I can hit that.
No.
No?
In order, remember.
Oh, I gotta do. Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Yeah, those have to be
Oof,
more.
I don't have a lot to do.
We'll put that one back here then.
I'm not. All right.
And then I'll meet you with this one then. So that we go 2.
Now we move 2 now, right?
Yep.
So I can do this and
Yep.
boot that guy off.
I just accidentally moved my die. Okay.
All right. Now I can use that again, but if no matter what I put there, it's coming off of here, right?
If it's a 1,
Okay.
and if you can't use it anywhere else, then just get it for coffee.
And what does the coffee do again?
Gives us a plus or minus to a die.
Oh, all right.
Just put them off the side, and then we'll put them in there when we have them.
Okay. So I'm gonna hit that for.
Okay.
So is that a one-time use, or is now we have plus or minus one all the time?
Use.
Okay.
One-time use. All right. So we descend another 1,000 feet. We're at 4,000. Oh no, wait! I had a die left to place. What a
Yes.
dummy! Dummy. Yeah. Well, we could deal with slowing down, starting to slow down, because we're going to get to the airport early now. So we'll go like that. All right. So yeah, now we take them back. We descend. Oh, okay.
Ugh.
If you don't like what you have, we could re-roll. We have one, and we're getting another one in 2,000 feet. This should be here.
Yeah, but are you good?
I have a lot of high stuff.
I have 1 high and a bunch low.
All right, fuck it. Let's go with it then.
But the
Do you want to
reroll?
go with it, or do you want to re-roll?
I mean,
Yeah, I'm on a re-roll. I don't like mine.
all right, then let's reroll.
Let's do it. Slightly better.
All right, okay, all right.
I have to place first.
You play first. Okay.
I think this makes sense. Clear one at the airport.
Hold on. I can use a coffee cup to put that there,
Yes.
right?
Yep.
And that goes,
And this goes up.
okay. Should I change that to 2?
Yeah, you can do that.
All right.
So we move 2. Shit.
Okay. So you,
We can't move next round. We're gonna have to go slow the next few rounds. That's all,
all right.
and that's fine. That's fine. I'm just gonna go like this with this and give us some coffee.
Okay, I'm gonna do that and take this one of those off.
Well, that's a 3 though. 1, 2. There's no.
Oh,
there.
I can't do that?
No.
I still don't understand.
It's the number. The number that you place is the number of spaces forward.
Oh,
The square forward.
Well,
So
then
now
here-
it's a 1 or a 2.
give us another coffee then.
Yeah, we might as well.
Okay.
All right. Well,
All right.
so we dropped to 3,000, and now we're in a real pickle because we got to the airport so early that there's 4 planes. There's 3 planes directly ahead of
All
us.
right. Well, here I can do that and take off 1. If you take off 1, I can take off another. But I have to use a coffee.
Me too. I'm gonna do that.
All right. I'm gonna do that and coffee.
And then I do this and 2 coffee.
Oh, really? I
All right, we got to do the.
We have to do the engines and the pitch now, otherwise we're gonna crash.
All right.
We just flew into some turbulence, I think. All right, this is not bad. This is not bad. This is not bad. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, we're good. We're good. We only moved one. So we're now at the airport.
Okay.
And we're at 2,000 feet. So we need to not move. We need our speed to be under a 6 now.
Okay.
So that we don't move.
How do we drop our speed?
I gotta drop the last gear, and then we have to stay under a 7. And then I
How
have
do
to
we
start
stay under 7? I don't.
the combined value of this.
Oh, the combined value. All right.
Okay.
You place first.
Yeah, I do. Okay. Airport's clear. We're clear to land, but we're not going to be landing for another 2 rounds though, because we're still at 2,000 feet. So we have to keep everything in check before we get down. And that puts this up to here, and yours should be there now. Yep. Okay, so we don't move. Perfect.
All right.
Now comes the real problem, right? What do you have left to play?
I have a high and half the high.
I have mine's pretty low. Perfect.
All right. And then this, we'll do that.
All right.
Okay, so that was Skyteam by Luke Redmond. It was a lot of fun. It was a little confusing knowing what to play on the player board.
I love this board, by the way.
It's really nice. I have to say, all the components are very cool. It's stressful. It's really stressful. You have a very limited amount of time to do a lot of stuff.
And let me tell you, I accidentally in the intro said that we were going to fly to Haneda. We did not fly to Haneda. We went to Montreal because that's the starter one.
Yep.
So even with the starter, we ran into some trouble.
Yeah, it was I mean, it was tight. Got nervous for a quick second, but we were able to re-roll.
There's a lot of extra stuff in the game, though. So, you know, I mean, Rob and I played the one where both your altitude and the distance to the airport are actually identical. So you could really manage your speed very well. You don't have to really worry about your speed much.
That's the intro?
So that's the intro scenario. Now, the others, they have varying lengths of airports. So some of them, the airport's a lot further than altitude that you have. So you really need to go fast. Some of them, the distance to the airport's so much shorter that you really have to worry about slowing down before you get there. But not only that, there's so many other things on here where you'll see on here, you will be flying through mountain passes. So your plane has to be at a specific angle, a specific pitch in order to pass through that. And if you're not at that specific pitch to pass over that, sadly, you crash into the mountainside. There's also other spaces that have a black die symbol, and what we'll do is on that turn, not if you pass over it, but if that window stops in at the bottom here and has that die, you'll roll that die and add a plane that many spaces away, so more planes will be showing up into traffic. That's just the difference in the airports. There are a ton of modules that I haven't even shown yet that include ice brakes, in which both of us have to apply the brakes at the exact same time, otherwise the brakes do not engage. So we're spending 2 dice. We also have a fuel leak or the kerosene board, where every die you place on here, you lose fuel equal to that value. But if you don't place a die at all, you lose 6 fuel. So now you have to manage everything else plus your fuel. You also have things like VIP people who are going to be annoying on your plane. And then my favorite of all is the wind speed or tailwind module, where when your plane changes pitch, the plane will actually change where it's going in this little window, which affects how far your plane actually travels along towards the airport, or maybe not at all because you've got a tailwind. So there's a ton of different things to do in this game. There's also ability cards that you get because there's semi-campaign type mode or sort of scenario mode where you can play through multiple different airports and you'll get different rewards, so you'll have some bonuses going into some of the more challenging ones. Definitely a very fun game. I definitely would recommend it.
Yeah, it's very cool. It's very stressful though. I find it to be very stressful that you're in charge of all these people.
They're not real!
Congratulations, your passengers have burst into flames. But anyway, Skyteam, Luke Redmond, and Scorpion Mask Games. It was a lot of fun. Definitely check it out. So if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. Also, please don't forget to click on subscribing and the notification bell. You get notified anytime I upload a new video. Questions or comments, feel free to post them below, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Otherwise, talk to you later.